What is good, guys? Today I've got a special treat for you. We're going to be taking a look at Wayne's R31 wagon. Wayne is a good friend of mine, and he is also a really good customer for us here at Ataka Garage. And that sun's really bright. This is his wagon. Let's take a look. Now, a lot of you guys probably will not know what this is, especially in the States and in other countries where this was not a car. I'm pretty sure that the 31 wagons were very rare in Japan, and then they were quite popular here in Australia. It is essentially an R31 Skyline, but it's a station wagon, kind of like the Stagia. It's got that nice boxy look that the R30s, R31s had. It's got a nice Uraz kit on there that's yet to be painted. And overall, it's just a really cool car from the 80s. But where it gets really cool is actually what's under the hood. So let's take a look. And here is the engine bay. This is an RB30, and if you don't know what an RB30 is, then you've probably been living under a rock, because these have taken over storm in the US, but not with this single cam head. A lot of people get the RB30 block, put the RB26, RB25 head on them, and get a whole bunch of horsepower out of them. In Australia, there are a bunch of enthusiasts that love the single cam head, and you can get a lot of power out of them, a lot of response, and they are great for drag racing. And that is exactly what Wayne wanted. So let's go over some of the things here. Obviously, Ataka Garage intake manifold for the single cam RB30 head. He's got a really nice Garrett there. I'm pretty sure it's a GTX 35. Running a really nice, if the camera will focus, CRG exhaust manifold. And overall, the build quality, as you can see, is really nice. He's running a full Heltec kit. We designed up and everything, the plate and whatnot for the MSD coil packs across the top. Did a whole bunch of fabrication work on this, and it has turned out amazing. He's also running an S13 front end in this as well. And overall, the car, well, you'll know when we drive it, but it is insane. Taking a quick look into the interior, it's got that really nice 80s dash look. Everything's kind of nice and boxy. Looks great. He's got a hydro e-brake in here, which is just set up as like a normal handbrake with your little release here and whatnot. Transmission is, I'm pretty sure, the RB25 gearbox. There's all the Heltec goodies down there. And clutch-wise, twin plate, couple gauges here for oil pressure and boost. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into driving this, hey. All right, let's start this puppy up. All right, I want you guys to hear this exhaust note, so I'm gonna go outside and get an exhaust note shot. That cam sounds so good. All right, so now that you guys know what that sounds like, it's got a huge lumpy cam. It's still bottom end, it's just factory stock. It's got the Ross Performance trigger kit, so we got rid of the Dizzy and all that old stuff. It's all being controlled by the Heltec. Ross Performance harmonic balancer and all that stuff. It's currently only making 425 horsepower with 98 octane gas. We're not running E85 on this yet. It hasn't been turned up. The stock bottom end will probably handle 600 horsepower, no problem with E85, but we've got to do a lot of pump work and stuff to get it up to that. So for now, we're kind of testing everything at 425 horsepower, and then we're gonna go up in increments. So the plan is Wayne wants this thing at 1,000 horsepower with a 4-link in the rear, and he wants to do 7s at the drag strip. So this thing has a lot of work to go, and this is the first stage. So I'm excited to see, because I've heard from some of the boys in the garage that this thing is a weapon and a bit of a mission to drive. So it's got a twin plate clutch, it's got an RB25 transmission. This is a hydro e-brake. So let's give it a drive. Wow, and see how she goes. I nearly just stalled it. Whoa, that clutch. That's gonna take a while to get used to. Feels like it's got good power steering, which is awesome, because a lot of these cars didn't have it back in the day. Oh man, this clutch. It takes a while to get used to. We'll wait till we're in a bit more of a straighter road, because I don't know how this thing's gonna handle, because it's a wagon. I'm a bit worried. Man, it sounds so good. It's really responsive too. Such a big turbo. All right, let's give it a little bit of a pull. change my pants. Wayne, what have we built you? What the hell? Oh my Lord. All right, one more time, hang on. Another pull in a second. Woo! This thing, only 425 horsepower. What? This thing feels insane, it's so light. I'm so surprised actually how well it sticks to the ground. I thought it would drift like crazy, but it feels really planted in the rear. I know it's got a lock diff. Man, that turbo comes on hard. GTX 35 and it doesn't feel that laggy at all because that big cam, I guess, it kind of like levels out. Okay, yeah, I think third it gets a bit sketchy because it's just a wheel spin in the top end, especially in second gear. Do a quick U-bang. Wayne, this is amazing. I can't wait till because we're gonna be doing increments in this, right? I think the next step is 600 horsepower and then we're taking the bottom end out, oh, this clutch. And then we're building it for 1,000, putting it back in, going to 800 and then going up to 1,000 once we get the 4-link in. This is nuts. RB30 single cam life. Oh my Lord, and it handles so well. It just goes straight. What? My cheeks are starting to hurt because I'm smiling so much. How is this? Man, now I know why the single cam guys get so excited over this. Oh my Lord, I want one! Wayne, anytime you want to let me drive this for like a week, please hit me up. This is amazing. I'd love to take this. I wonder if you could drift this. I wonder if you could drift it. But in all seriousness, this is so nice. The power steering feels great. The brakes also feel really good. I need to look at what brakes are on this. He's probably upgraded to like the GTT Skyline brakes. It feels really good. Man, I cannot get over this. It's so responsive. Like normally where there'd be turbo lag, the cam just comes in and it just feels like you've got this mid-range power all the way through till the turbo kicks in. And then when the turbo kicks in, it's just nuts. All wheel spin in the top end. It's so good. And the car just feels so planted. I'm repeating myself. I just can't get over how good this thing drives. All right. I think I've had enough fun. Let's head back to the shop. We've got to put this in the garage because I got to help Sammy pull this all down today. We're sending the exhaust manifold, turbo rehousing and dump pipe off to get CPC coated and just, you know, oh man, get this thing dialed in even more and then we'll start moving into the next step and winding it up to 600 horsepower. This thing is so good for only 425. This thing drives like a weapon. All right, let's pull into the workshop. Lock diff sounds awesome. Straighten up a bit. There we go, perfect. Wayne, we have built you a monster and I cannot wait to see what this thing's gonna be like at the next 600, 800 and 1,000 horsepower range. I can't wait to see you do 7s down the quarter mile on this, man. It's gonna be so good. All right, there we go. Just taking a quick look at the brakes, and he does have the GTST brake upgrade on the front, which is why it stops so well. And then I looked at the rear, same thing here in the rear. So that's why it brakes and handles so well. And then the suspension, he's got all an S13 swapped front end in there, so coilovers and all that. Handles so well for being a station wagon. Such a good car, Wayne. All right, so overall, I absolutely love Wayne's car, and I'm a little bit scared of it because it's only at 425 horsepower right now and it pulls like that. That is just ridiculous. But what's really cool is how well it's planted in the rear, and it just kind of wants to go straight. It doesn't want to veer off or anything. It's very controllable. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like at its next stage at 600, and then when we go to 800 and then 1000 with the 4-link in the rear end. And I'm sure, Wayne, you're going to love learning how to drag race this thing and get up to 7 seconds, because once you get there, man, this thing will run that. It's so light. I cannot wait to see the outcome. The only thing I have to complain about is I went into that car dry, I came out of the car soaking wet, just because Australian heat, and I sweated to death. So aircon would be great, but race car is life, so I understand that. And all the smiles for the boost and the pulls makes up for the heat and the sweat. So I think everyone else would agree with their own race cars, same, right? Overall, I want one. I definitely want to play around with some RB30 single cam stuff in Japan. I think a lot of people over there don't know much about them because they never got the RB30 in Japan at all. Australia was the only place that got it in New Zealand. So it's kind of like our specialty, and it's something I definitely want to play around with more now that we're doing a lot more RB30 builds like you're seeing in the Zephyr and this. We're doing a lot more of that here at Ataka Garage now, which is great. It's good to see some single overhead cam stuff coming in. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little car review video. I feel like I should be doing car review clap things, but my other hand's preoccupied holding the camera. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit up my Patreon if you want to support the channel. Check out the tiers there, some really awesome stuff there. I think I need to add the RB30 single overhead cam there as one of the tiers because this thing's dope. All right, guys, ciao matane.